Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? I'm out here. Uh-oh, Richard. Oh, it was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth!
What the fuck? Look, there was so much to talk about here. First, there's a decision to slap Chris Rock, and then there's Will's, what I thought was lackluster apology, which I'll talk about in a second. So first, the slap. Why would he do it? I think there's a lot of context here. First of all, the last year and a half has been a rough year for Will. Ever since his open marriage came out, ever since Jada's doing red table talks and discussing her entanglement with other men, and there's been, a flood of memes of Will crying, right? In the media, in kind of popular culture, he's been labeled as kind of a beta, unable to stand up for himself. He's always the sort of submissive one in that relationship. I think Will's been unable to communicate clearly with Jada, despite the fact that they're so communicative on their red table talks, like sincere emotional discussion. I don't know how much that happens. So anyway, you go into this Oscars and Jada is not criticized, there's a joke made about her shaved head. And she happens to have alopecia, and Will laughs at the joke. By the way, Jada has gone out on Instagram, talked about her alopecia. There's no shame there. Will laughs at the joke, and Jada goes, not funny. And then you see Will stand up and go, I'm going to defend my honor, or I'm going to defend your honor, or whatever, which to me is such BS. This is Will taking a cue from his wife, trying to show up as a strong man, which to me is the most damaging thing. When you look at this, I am worried that people will view that and think, oh, well, he stood up for his wife. No, he didn't stand up for his wife. He stood up for his wife's ego and his ego. He walks out there, slaps Chris Rock. I thought it was really interesting that he didn't punch him. Like there was a decision in Will's mind, I'm not going to punch him, I'm just going to slap him. Like he was not totally out of control. There was a conscious thought there. And then he walks back and starts bellowing across the concert hall, keep my wife's name out of your mouth, right? Not Jada's name. Don't talk about her. No, it's my wife. It's all about Will's ego. I think it is incredibly embarrassing. Like that's how I would look at it and just go, the fact that he can't regulate his emotions better than that it's just embarrassing. And then you have his apology, which I thought sucked for so many reasons. First, he didn't take any accountability. He did it because love will make you do crazy things. He did it because when you're at your highest, per Denzel Washington, when you're at your highest, your devil will take over or whatever. All external stuff. He did it because of the media, because of the pressure, because of his position, right? No, Will, you did it because of you. And you need to say sorry to the guy that you just slapped. But he was unable to do that. And I felt like his presentation of what happened essentially gaslit the audience, right? You had all these people that watched it and were appalled by his behavior. And instead of him acknowledging how bad it was, he laughs it off. He says, I hope the Oscars let me back. Love, art's imitating life. I'm being crazy like Richard Williams.
Art imitates life. I look like the crazy father, just like they said. I look like crazy father, just like they said about Richard Williams.
Ha ha ha, aren't I charming? Let's move on. And it's like by doing that, he's essentially diminishing the reaction that the audience likely had from watching that. He should have turned around and go, I'm humiliated. I am so sorry. Apologetic and deferential. And he wasn't. And I think that there's something happening there where he's leveraging his wit or charm to sort of pull one over on everybody and then make everybody think that we're overreacting by thinking that it was outrageous what he did. I don't know what else to say. The whole thing is totally embarrassing.